Welcome back to Today we will explore the explosive drama unfolding in Salem during the thrilling week of September 22nd to 26th, where shocking revelations, dangerous manipulations, and devastating power outages threaten to tear apart the lives of our beloved characters. Brady's desperate plea to Tate ignites family tensions. The week begins with Brady Black making an urgent appeal to his son Tate, desperately urging him to make things right in a situation that has spiraled completely out of control. Brady's paternal instincts are in overdrive as he recognizes the dangerous path his son is walking, particularly regarding the complicated web of lies surrounding Sophia's pregnancy claim and the mysterious baby Tesoro. The tension between father and son reaches a boiling point as Brady attempts to guide Tate through the moral complexities of teenage romance, adoption drama, and the responsibilities that come with potentially being a father. Behind closed doors, Brady is conducting his own investigation into the paternity situation, suspicious that Sophia may not be telling the complete truth about Tate being the father of her child. His experience with similar deceptive situations in Salem has taught him to question convenient pregnancies and perfectly timed revelations. As Brady pushes his son to confront reality, he's simultaneously working to uncover the truth that could either destroy or save his family's future. Sophia's masterful manipulation of Holly reaches new heights. Sophia Choi continues her calculated campaign of deception, successfully tricking Holly Jonas in a move that demonstrates her growing sophistication in the art of teenage manipulation. Her schemes are becoming increasingly elaborate as she recognizes that Holly represents the primary obstacle to her romantic goals with Tate. Sophia's ability to deceive and manipulate has reached professional levels, employing psychological tactics that would make even Salem's most notorious villains proud. The manipulation extends beyond simple romantic rivalry, as Sophia has positioned herself strategically to intercept communications between Holly and Tate, creating false narratives and manufactured misunderstandings. Her plan involves carefully orchestrated encounters, staged emotional moments, and the strategic revelation of information designed to drive a permanent wedge between the former couple. What makes Sophia particularly dangerous is her youth and apparent innocence, which allows her to execute devastating schemes while maintaining plausible deniability. Johnny and Chanel navigate adoption dreams amid growing concerns. Johnny DiMera finds himself consumed with worry about his beloved wife Chanel, particularly as their adoption plans for baby Tesoro become increasingly complicated by external forces. The couple's journey toward parenthood has been fraught with obstacles, from Chanel's medical inability to conceive naturally to the complex web of lies surrounding the baby's true parentage. Johnny's concerns stem not only from his protective instincts toward Chanel, but also from his growing awareness that their adoption dreams may be built on a foundation of deception. The couple's optimism about the adoption process reflects their deep desire to start a family and move beyond the trauma of recent events. However, Johnny's intuitive nature has begun to pick up on subtle inconsistencies in the adoption story, leading him to share increasingly specific concerns with Chanel about the legitimacy of their potential adoption. Their relationship faces new tests as external pressures mount and the truth about baby Tesoro's parentage threatens to emerge. On Wednesday, Johnny and Chanel make a conscious decision to remain cheerful and optimistic about their adoption prospects, demonstrating their commitment to maintaining hope despite growing uncertainties. Their positive attitude serves as both a coping mechanism and a testament to their strong relationship, though it also makes them vulnerable to the devastating revelation that may be coming. Rafe and Sarah's unexpected bond deepens their connection. Commissioner Rafe Hernandez and Dr. Sarah Horton discover a surprising emotional connection as they bond over shared experiences of trauma, recovery, and the complex dynamics of Salem's interconnected relationships. Their growing friendship represents a bright spot in an otherwise turbulent week, offering both characters the support and understanding they desperately need during challenging times. Sarah's medical expertise and compassionate nature provide Rafe with unique insights into his recovery process, while Rafe's law enforcement perspective offers Sarah a sense of security and protection. The bond between Rafe and Sarah develops organically through their shared commitment to justice and truth in Salem, creating a foundation for what could become a significant relationship. Their connection is built on mutual respect, professional admiration, and a growing personal attraction that neither character expected. As Salem faces the chaos of the upcoming power outage, their alliance may prove crucial for navigating the dangerous challenges ahead. Marlena's disturbing news creates widespread alarm. Dr. Marlena Evans receives devastating news that sends shockwaves through her world and threatens to impact the entire Brady Black family network. The nature of this disturbing information suggests connections to ongoing mysteries in Salem, potentially involving medical emergencies, family secrets, or dangerous threats to loved ones. Marlena's reaction to this news is so severe that it culminates in a dramatic fainting episode on Thursday, indicating the truly catastrophic nature of what she has learned. The news Marlena receives appears to be connected to broader storylines involving the various mysteries and dangers currently plaguing Salem. Her medical background and psychological expertise make her uniquely qualified to understand the full implications of whatever information she has received, which explains her intense emotional response. As Salem's unofficial mother figure and counselor to many residents, Marlena's distress creates ripple effects throughout the community. EJ's devious plan revealed to Stephanie. EJ DiMera pulls Stephanie Johnson into his confidence on Tuesday, revealing a carefully crafted plan that demonstrates his continued mastery of political and legal manipulation. The district attorney's strategy involves complex maneuvering designed to consolidate his power while eliminating potential threats to his position and family. Stephanie's reaction to EJ's revelation will determine whether she becomes an ally in his schemes or a potential obstacle to his ambitions. EJ's plan likely involves the ongoing power struggles within the DiMera organization, the mysterious hospital construction project, and his efforts to maintain control over various legal and political situations in Salem. His decision to confide in Stephanie suggests either complete trust in her discretion or a calculated move to ensure her compliance with his objectives. The revelation of EJ's scheme sets the stage for potential conflicts with other Salem power players who may find their interests threatened. Explosive confrontation. Maggie challenges Tony's authority. Maggie Horton Kyriakis confronts Tony DiMera in a heated exchange that reflects the escalating tensions between the Kyriakis and DiMera families. This confrontation stems from Tony's aggressive attempts to seize control of both Titan Industries and DiMera Enterprises, using questionable methods and making unreasonable demands. Maggie's decision to directly challenge Tony demonstrates her fierce protective instincts regarding her family's business empire and her unwillingness to be intimidated by DiMera manipulation tactics. The conflict between Maggie and Tony represents a larger battle for corporate control that could reshape Salem's business landscape. Maggie's confrontation is particularly significant because it signals her active involvement in defending Kyriaki's interests, moving beyond her traditional role as a supportive family member to become a strategic player in the corporate warfare. Tony's response to Maggie's challenge will determine whether this conflict escalates into an all-out war between the two powerful families. Four-way business battle erupts between Salem's power players. Alex Kyriakis, Brady Black, Philip Kyriakis, and Xander Cook find themselves locked in a heated argument that threatens to destroy both professional relationships and family bonds. This explosive confrontation represents the culmination of mounting tensions over business control, family loyalties, and competing visions for the future of Salem's major enterprises. The four-way battle demonstrates how personal grievances and business interests have become dangerously intertwined, creating a volatile situation that could have lasting consequences. The argument involves complex issues of corporate governance, family inheritance rights, and the strategic direction of both Titan Industries and related business ventures. Each participant brings their own agenda and grievances to the confrontation, making resolution extremely difficult and potentially destructive. The intensity of their conflict suggests that long-standing resentments and hidden agendas are finally being exposed, threatening to permanently damage relationships that have already been strained by previous betrayals and power struggles. Chad and Kat's relationship faces new challenges. Chad DiMera and Kat Green share their deepest concerns as their romantic relationship continues to develop amid growing external pressures and family complications. Chad's willingness to confide in Kat about his worries demonstrates the growing trust and intimacy between them, even as their relationship faces scrutiny from family members and Salem society. Their connection has evolved beyond mere physical attraction to include emotional support and genuine partnership in facing the challenges that surround them. Thursday brings romantic developments for Chad and Kat as they enjoy intimate moments together, suggesting that their relationship is deepening despite the obstacles they face. However, their romance is complicated by Kat's family connections and the ongoing mysteries surrounding her brother's situation. The couple must navigate not only their own growing feelings but also the complex web of Salem politics and family loyalties that threaten to tear them apart. Paulina's strategic career moves create new opportunities. Mayor Paulina Price makes a strategic career suggestion to Theo Carver, encouraging him to consider working for DiMera Enterprises in a move that could significantly impact Salem's political and business landscape. This recommendation demonstrates Paulina's continued involvement in shaping Salem's future through strategic personnel decisions and her recognition of Theo's potential contributions to the community. Her suggestion also reflects the complex relationships between Salem's major families and their ongoing power struggles. Paulina's encouragement of Theo represents her commitment to fostering young talent, while potentially creating new alliances between different family factions in Salem. The job opportunity at DiMera Enterprises could provide Theo with valuable experience, while also placing him in a position to influence future corporate decisions. However, working for the DiMeras also involves inherent risks and ethical challenges that Theo must carefully consider before making his decision. Kayla's intuitive concerns about Stephanie's behavior. Dr. Kayla Brady Johnson's sharp medical instincts detect troubling signs in her daughter Stephanie's behavior, sensing underlying concerns that Stephanie is attempting to hide. Kayla's experience as both a mother and a medical professional gives her unique insights into recognizing when someone is struggling with hidden burdens or keeping dangerous secrets. Her concern for Stephanie reflects the deep bonds within the Johnson family and their commitment to supporting each other through difficult times. Stephanie's apparent distress may be connected to her involvement with EJ's plans or other professional responsibilities that are creating ethical conflicts. Kayla's decision to investigate her daughter's concerns demonstrates her protective instincts and her determination to help Stephanie navigate whatever challenges she is facing. The mother-daughter dynamic becomes crucial as Stephanie struggles with the moral implications of the information she has received from EJ. Julie's unwavering support for Foster becomes crucial. Julie Olsen-Williams provides essential support for Foster in a situation that appears to involve significant personal or professional challenges. Julie's loyalty and advocacy represent the best aspects of Salem's community spirit, demonstrating how longtime residents rally around those in need during difficult times. Her support suggests that Foster is facing opposition or criticism from other quarters, making Julie's backing particularly valuable and meaningful. The significance of Julie's support indicates that Foster's situation may be connected to broader community issues or conflicts that are dividing Salem residents. Julie's involvement also suggests that traditional Salem values and community solidarity are being tested by current events and changing circumstances. Her unwavering commitment to Foster reflects her character's consistent moral compass and dedication to doing what she believes is right, regardless of popular opinion or political pressure. Belle's direct confrontation with EJ escalates tensions. Belle Black decides to directly confront EJ DiMera on Thursday, addressing unfinished business that has been simmering between them for an extended period. This confrontation represents a significant moment in their complex relationship, which has involved professional collaboration, personal attraction, and ethical conflicts. Belle's decision to face EJ directly suggests that she has reached a breaking point regarding their complicated dynamic and the moral compromises it has involved. The timing of Belle's confrontation with EJ is particularly significant given his recent revelations to Stephanie and his ongoing schemes to consolidate power. Belle's legal background and moral convictions position her as a formidable opponent to EJ's manipulative tactics, potentially creating a new alliance against his more questionable activities. Their confrontation could result in either resolution of their differences or a complete breakdown in their relationship, with significant implications for Salem's legal and political landscape. Marlena's health crisis shocks Salem. Thursday's dramatic climax arrives when Marlena Evans suffers a shocking fainting episode that leaves her loved ones terrified and desperate for answers. The severity of Marlena's collapse suggests that the disturbing news she received earlier in the week has had a profound psychological and physical impact on Salem's beloved psychiatrist. Her fainting spell creates immediate medical concerns while also raising questions about the nature of the information that triggered such a severe response. Marlena's health crisis becomes a rallying point for Salem's interconnected families, bringing together characters who might otherwise be feuding to focus on supporting one of the community's most cherished members. The incident also highlights Marlena's central role in Salem's social fabric and the devastating impact her potential illness or injury would have on numerous ongoing storylines and relationships. Medical professionals scramble to determine the cause of her collapse, while family members face their worst fears about losing someone so integral to their lives. Sophia's sinister plot against Johnny and Chanel intensifies. Sophia's manipulation reaches new depths on Thursday as she actively plots against Johnny and Chanel's adoption plans, determined to prevent them from successfully adopting her baby. Her scheme represents a calculated effort to maintain control over the adoption process while keeping the truth about the baby's parentage hidden from all parties involved. Sophia's interference demonstrates her willingness to destroy the happiness of others to protect her own interests and maintain her web of deceptions. The targeting of Johnny and Chanel reveals Sophia's sophisticated understanding of Salem's social dynamics and her ability to identify and exploit the vulnerabilities of other residents. Her plot against the couple involves carefully orchestrated actions designed to sabotage their adoption application and create doubt about their suitability as parents. The success or failure of Sophia's scheme will have lasting consequences for multiple families and could permanently alter the trajectory of several major storylines. Sarah's desperate attempt to influence Xander's decisions. Dr. Sarah Horton makes a passionate attempt to convince Xander Cook to reconsider his current course of action, recognizing that his decisions could have devastating consequences for their relationship and his future. Sarah's efforts to influence Xander demonstrate her deep love for him and her recognition that he is heading toward a dangerous confrontation that could destroy everything they have built together. Her intervention represents a crucial moment in their relationship, testing whether their bond is strong enough to overcome Xander's desire for revenge and justice. The urgency of Sarah's appeal to Xander suggests that he is on the verge of taking actions that could be both illegal and destructive. Her medical background and rational approach to problem-solving contrast sharply with Xander's more emotional and impulsive tendencies, creating tension between them even as they both want to protect their relationship. The success of Sarah's efforts to redirect Xander's energy will determine whether their marriage can survive the current crisis and move forward on solid ground. Salem's devastating power outage creates chaos and opportunity. Friday brings the arrival of a massive power outage that plunges Salem into darkness and creates unprecedented challenges for all residents. The blackout serves as both a literal and metaphorical representation of the secrets and hidden agendas that have been lurking beneath Salem's surface, forcing characters into unexpected situations and confined spaces where truths may finally be revealed. The power failure creates emergency conditions that strip away normal social protections and force characters to confront their deepest fears and desires. The timing and scope of the power outage suggests that it may not be entirely accidental, potentially representing the culmination of various schemes and plots that have been building throughout the week. The blackout creates opportunities for both romance and danger, as characters find themselves trapped together in elevators, buildings, and vehicles. Emergency responders struggle to maintain order while residents face their own personal crises in the absence of normal communication and transportation systems. Xander and Sarah's critical agreement faces immediate testing. During the chaos of the power outage, Xander Cook and Sarah Horton manage to reach a crucial agreement about their future together. However, the extreme circumstances surrounding their negotiation raise questions about the durability and sincerity of their accord. The blackout provides them with enforced privacy to work through their differences, but it also creates pressure cooker conditions that may lead to promises that cannot be sustained once normal life resumes.